Welcome to a new little podcast here with your boy, Sterling Silver, hosting it once again, as always. Cough, cough. We have another little co-host over here, Josiah Biggs. Who are you?
I'm the man whose nose is rebelling against him, and I've got a pair of gardening shears, and I'm trying to make a tough decision right now. So we'll get back to that later.
Oh boy. And we got two special regular guests. Ooh, Matthew Ferrugia. Who you, Matthew?
It is I, Matthew Ferrugia, the wonderful, glorious,
The mischievous gentleman. God.
the mischievous gentleman. Got to bring that back every once in a while. Thank you, Josiah. Here to talk. Here to have a nice gaff about some movies and whatnot. Here to fanboy over the greatness of All Might. Here to do many things in this wonderful world of media that we enjoy.
Yes, Alrighty.
sir. Yeah.
Don't get too full of yourself now. Next we have Spencer Peters.
Jeez.
Who you do?
Yeah,
How you
it's
doing,
me
boy?
again. I'm doing okay. Just lazy Sunday, I guess, as usual. But I'm
Alrighty.
sure we'll find a way to rile it up.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Spencer. It is Revenge of the 6th. It's May 6th now. It's the other Star Wars themed day.
What was yesterday called then?
Cinco de
Cinco de
Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, my favorite Star Wars related holiday.
We have at least 5 more holiday, I mean 5 more Star Wars themed days in this month alone. So, buckle yourself in, buddy.
Oh boy.
Gotta sell those young Han Solo toys somehow.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
That's-
doesn't that come out this month?
It does.
Does it? Does it really?
Oh no, it doesn't come out in October. I can't
man.
remember. It might
Wait,
be
no,
October.
It should be May.
Deadpool 2 apparently comes out this
Yes,
month.
Deadpool 2.
I didn't know that either.
It snuck up on us.
The Han Solo film.
It really did.
Oh no, Han
It's
Solo
called
comes out in May. That's weird for Star Wars, but okay.
That is really
Because it's
weird.
not going to be a blockbuster. Okay, here's
yep.
money now, okay? I'm guessing that Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom does better at the box office than Han Solo.
Oh.
Maybe.
Because I mean, like, I don't
Okay,
know
at least
that.
Deadpool 2 is going to do better than Han Solo at the box office.
It's
Probably.
possible.
No, because people will be able to take their kids to the Star Wars movie because it's like rated PG or something. They can't take their kids to the Deadpool movie unless their kids are badasses. And kids these days aren't very badass.
Kids are soft babies nowadays. They ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I
softest
can't even find
babies.
the rating yet here.
Not
For
like
Han
when
Solo?
Like the
Is it hard? Is it a hard X?
oh god, I hope.
it's still not rated. How is it still not rated? It has what 20 days until it
What?
comes out.
Deadpool 2?
No. Solo. It's not rated right now.
It's gotta be PG or PG-13.
It's gonna be G.
It's always gonna be one of those two.
It's gonna
They've
be
never,
TV
those movies
Y7.
never not have been. Yeah, no, it's gonna be triple X. I forget
That's still no, but that's so ridiculous for Disney unless they're editing it still right now.
Probably.
They probably are.
They're still redoing some of those scenes. Oh man.
I'm in this weird position.
Okay, I'll be the first one to say I saw the trailer for that movie when we saw the movie that we're all going to talk about soon.
Yeah.
Boy, that movie looks like it's going to be fucking lame.
It's fresh garbage, let me tell you. Oof.
Like the trailer looked pretty bad. Like, to just be honest, it did not even look like a Star Wars movie.
I love Donald Glover.
Like,
I love Donald
Childish
Glover.
Gambino.
But he's not the right fit to play Lando. He's not. They're two completely different characters. Lando is like 80s black guy, like partner in crime, and like Donald Glover's like, what's that guy doing
the
over
guy
there
that
on that
arrests
table?
that guy, yeah.
Yeah, why is that guy humping his salad? I don't understand.
Oh boy.
Why is he
You
humping
get stuck in a
Chris?
toilet again.
Like, Cause like one's a token black guy character that's like there for all the frat guys, and then the other is like random lol idiot humor, and it's like they don't cross paths enough to make any sense. Like,
Yeah, it I don't know. The whole like way the trailer was done, it was like it made me want to just actively not see it.
I love that.
I
I
kind of
love
sound like
that.
an asshole, but it was so bad.
I love the voiceover done by the young Han Solo, where it's like, "Well, I'm your guy. I'm a driver and a pilot." It's like, who
Yeah,
cares?
I was like, this is the same fucking thing in that universe.
It's like, what
the
is
fuck?
this, baby driver? Like,
No, it's debatably worse.
baby pilot, but
Baby pilot.
because like it's like, yeah, I'm a driver and a flyer. I'm like, isn't everything done by the same propulsion systems? Like, I don't understand.
No, we just don't know the lore.
I mean, I
The
guess
uncultured swine.
We can't go hunting. We can't go bullseyeing womp rats in a fucking
Yeah.
like a Millennium Falcon. You're gonna fucking vaporize him. There's nothing left to eat. It's a different thing.
let me say this though, it was nice to see a brand new, straight out of the factory Falcon though. That was nice.
Yeah, that looked cool.
I'm gonna
the
want to
Millennium
that.
Falcon can never. You can like never not make the Millennium Falcon cool, ever.
Well, you
But
know, 'cause-
like the rest of the movie is gonna be shit.
yeah, but I'm gonna buy the nice Spruce Goose Falcon toy. So
I want to buy the Falcon Lego set.
because I mean, as much as I love seeing old Grandpa beat up Millennium Falcon, it's nice to
The new hotness.
yeah.
New hotness Falcon.
Yeah, but can the old model make the Kessel Run?
The old model is the one that made a Kessel Run. What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
when it did.
What? How?
God damn it.
How do we not know?
That's probably what this movie's about.
How do we not know between the events of Solo and between the events of A New Hope, Han didn't get some new mods that made the Kessel Run?
Okay, Matt, so you're going to say the one thing that the original trilogy mentions about Han Solo previous to the movies, they're not going to put in the movie about his origins. The one thing that everyone can latch on to say, oh yeah, they finally did this. That's great.
Oh man, I'm just being a shit right now.
And then they, after seeing the movie, they go home and they don't shave their face and they play their Nintendo Labo.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they turn to each other and go, boy, I sure did love that scene where he didn't make the Kessel Run.
Quaint.
So does anyone plan to watch it, like even just for shits and giggles?
No.
Okay.
If I'm
me.
invited to like a group thing,
Yes,
maybe, yeah.
probably. I
I'm not.
probably will.
I'm done with Star Wars.
Okay.
No more Star Wars
Oh.
for Spencer. No
Not until
episode
next year-
9.
Not
Wait,
until
what the
next year
fuck?
when
I'm
the
the only
trilogy
one that said I was
finishes.
gonna watch it.
I'm not even gonna watch that in theaters. I'm gonna probably just watch it on like a VHS tape.
Those don't exist anymore. They've been eradicated from the world.
Speaking of eradicated from the world,
Ooh.
how about half of the human
Deadpool
population,
2.
eh?
Yeah, Deadpool too.
How about half of
Ant-Man
the
and the
population?
Yeah,
Wasp.
okay. Well, let's say it real quick. Oh my god, man. Fucking spoiler alert, if you listen to this and for whatever fucking reason that you're listening to this because it's a fucking podcast that no one cares about, spoilers for fucking Infinity War, okay?
We can literally
There it
just,
is.
We can literally just put that on the thumbnail and what I just
Still,
said.
people don't know how to read.
Oh,
People don't know how to read.
Sterling,
Yes.
we need to get that clip where
Yeah.
Magneto has the gun and put it
Oh my god.
Yeah.
as the Infinity War spoilers, just like they said they were
Uh-huh.
gonna do on the Super Best
Yeah,
Friend
no,
cast.
Which they did.
that's the JPEG for the podcast.
Everything.
It's just that Magneto.
Nothing means
Oh,
anything.
Yeah.
Lordy.
All right.
It's like
Uh-huh.
a freaking Mega 60. I wish Mega 64 did a skit like that. It's like Magneto has a gun.
A wooden gun.
Why don't my powers work?
Why can't I break it?
Oh man, talking about powers not working. The Hulk, man, Mark Ruffalo
Oh, my
freaking
God.
phoning it in.
Rufio.
Yeah, as
He
in
sure did
Rufio.
get roofied.
What Rufio was a character from? Oh, it's like from Hook or whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Captain Rufio. Okay. Yeah, that was a fucking. Yeah, that was really fucking weird. And like, people were
Okay.
talking about how they edited the trailers to like just replace him with the Hulkbuster, and I was like,
Which was awesome.
wow, like
I mean,
Hulkbuster's cool.
I don't think it took away from the movie that he was. I mean, he was in the opening scene and everything like that. That took, that made it for me. But I think the important thing is, like, I don't understand why Iron Man is protecting Bruce Banner while the Hulk's not coming out. It's like the Hulk won't let him die. Like, if you let him get hit by said bad guy, the Hulk will come out. Why are you defending him? I don't understand.
So Mark Rufio can be relevant in the fight against all the minions and punch guys good.
Like the whole
Black
whole
Order.
movie, like while he's trying to turn the Hulk, I was totally expecting like some point where like Tony Stark's just gonna look over at him in like the really dire moment, and he's just be like, "Oh yeah, you're fucking gay" or something, and then he's like, "Oh, I hate you. How do you call me gay?" And then he turns into Hulk or something really dumb like that.
Wow,
Or I
okay.
expected like Scarlet Witch to get punched or something, like she's about to die, and he's like, "No, my waifu," and then he turns into the Hulk. But none of that happened.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Hulk was fucking like
Did it subvert
fucking
your
jobbed it up.
expectations?
It's like the Vision looks over at
the
him.
Hulk did, yeah.
The Vision looks over at him. He's like, "Your mom gay," and
Yeah.
the Hulk just.
And then the whole
you are
turns
mom.
like,
gay.
you.
You are. Yeah, no, you. Yeah, he was kind of the only character that was like undermined my expectations. Vision, I didn't really care about enough, but yeah, he was a pretty big jobber, and then everyone else was.
He's
pretty
always been a
cool,
pretty big
except-
jobber. No, but I don't
Except he
understand.
who
Like,
should not be named.
okay, so the Vision, he faces through things, and we're like, oh no, that spear, it makes so he can't, like, their weapons make so it can't phase shift, and I'm like, but after he's healed and like is in Wakanda, why isn't he like, I don't understand.
He's tired. He's tired.
He's,
He's
he
worn
has a
out.
limited
He's
energy
had a
and
big-
stamina,
He
but
had
he's
a big
tired.
day. He had a big day.
Also, can we talk? Okay, speaking of Wakanda, can we talk about?
He just wants to chill out, go home, and play his Nintendo Labo with Scarlet Witch.
I mean, what more can a man ask for? But
Oh man.
no, but seriously, can we talk about Cap's Wakandan shields? Can we talk about how
It
useless
was
those things were?
fucking. I was gonna say useless. I was gonna say they're fucking lame, and I wanted the normal shield.
Can we not like
Yep.
have like an
I mean,
energy
Cap was-
shield? You know what?
Cap
Or-
was still really cool in the movie. It's just that like he got some dumb useless things. It's not his thing, and it was basically just he just used them to like punch shit better. I'm like, okay. And then it's like he was in the movie for like 2 minutes. It was so weird. He did like
I don't know.
very little.
He gave me the.
As long as Iron Man continues to be a shit, we will not see that shield again.
Whoa.
Because that was my father's shield.
Whoa. No. Okay.
Don't take my
Just no.
don't take my daddy's shield.
He fucking.
It's my daddy's.
His stupid best friend killed his fucking mom, dude. Not cool. I will not tolerate any Iron Man shit talking in this podcast.
No, like you need to understand.
No.
Spencer.
No.
Let me say one thing.
No.
9 times
I
out
said
of 10,
no.
9 times out of 10, I am on your side
No.
because I am a huge fan of
Okay.
Iron Man. But
Okay.
when it comes down to saving the fucking universe, and you have Captain Shit for Brains over here going, I would really like to get the dream team together that is the sole chance of beating this guy, but I said some mean things to him and he said some mean things to me, and now this just ain't gonna work, Doctor Strange. It just can't happen. The events of Civil War
Yeah, but,
were
like,
too traumatic,
Tony
and
doesn't
now we all
even.
gotta die.
Oh yeah. Well, it kind of gets to a point where they can't really even talk to each other anyways, because Tony fucking goes into fucking Star Wars Han Solo land like 5 minutes into the movie.
Well, and all of that, every time the Cap's like, hey, can we do this? And like Tony's like, no, I've got to give a stupid speech that's going to become useless in 5 minutes because we're going to get our shit pushed in because I was talking instead of fighting. So, yeah. he really needs to stop getting on a soapbox after, like 10 movies. It's kind of getting old.
Yeah, that is like a weird thing that happens. Like every movie is like, oh,
You think that would be Captain America's thing, but it's not. It's Tony
No,
fucking Stark's thing.
It's because he's a badass. Captain Cat is a fucking. He's a vigilante now, or whatever the fuck. He's got a new costume. He doesn't wear the mask. He's got a big old.
I'm glad that
beefy
mask is
beard.
weird.
Okay, yeah, the OG version of the mask is literally the worst thing about Captain America, in my opinion. But then when they remade his new design, they just put because the dumbest thing is the wing. The wings are fucking retarded. But then the whole cool thing about the new movie design is that they just put the wings as a design on the mask, and I'm like, that's way cooler.
Yeah, but he's the
Like, that's
symbol
fine.
of the United States of America. We
And then
gotta
half the
throw
time-
on them wings, man. Come on.
I wonder if they're
Half
still
the time
doing
he doesn't wear the mask anyways.
I wonder if they're still doing his gym videos for the kids, even though he's a wanted criminal on like the number one.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
They make him do that in the jail cell or whatever. Oh wait, no, he never got arrested. Never mind.
No, I love that they're able to get him out of jail, but not get his freaking shield. Like,
Do
what?
He didn't go to jail though. All the other guys did, and he broke them out.
do
That's how they end. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he was able to not, like it's stupid. And then, okay, can we talk about the real? Okay, for those who don't know, Thanos is not the
Well,
real.
they gotta sell the new toys of new Captain America with his new dumb weapons.
with new spear stealing technology.
With-
But
Yeah.
for those of you who,
No,
who
just
don't
cashes
know,
it.
for those of you who don't know, Thanos is a problem. He's also there.
no,
He's a mean guy.
I thought he was actually a totally fine villain. Like, he's probably the best villain I've seen in the movie series so far.
As far as like MCU villains go, like
Probably just because of what he accomplishes.
oh yeah, like
And he's not a goofball.
like him and Killmonger, like the two most recent Marvel movies have been like.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I still
the-
haven't seen Black Panther.
Dude, here's
I
the-
just know that Killmonger is Black Vegeta.
you haven't seen Black
So
Leopard.
basically, real life Vegeta. No, I haven't seen.
Are you
Black
racist?
Dynamite.
Go on.
What kind are you talking about, boy? No, but no. Okay, so we need to make a big distinction here. Okay, Thanos is not the villain in this movie. People are getting it wrong. The trailers make it seem like it, but it's not. Okay, the real villain here is freaking General Russell or whatever the fuck his name is talking to.
I thought you were gonna say fucking Star-Lord, but you're right also.
Yeah, Star-Lord's kind of
Yeah,
the
that
villain.
useless piece of. No, but that dude is actually the worst because he's in it for one scene and he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like, hey, the whole
Like
world.
always.
Hey, all those planets that
the
just got
whole
destroyed.
world is gonna die. Half the world is gonna fucking explode-a-roo.
He's like, you better
"No,
put fucking
but the
Captain
big-
America in handcuffs.
Yeah, arrest this guy. Like, oh my god. How fucking dumb can you possibly be?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking dumb.
I get, well, that's just the way they wrote him, I guess.
Did Captain America and Tony share a single, like, talk to one another
A
once?
kiss.
I don't think
No.
so.
Not in this movie, not at all.
I can't-
That's
No,
why
yeah,
I was
We're on
like,
two different
that's why it
teams.
made
We're
sense to
on
me that he
Team
didn't have the
Wakanda and
shield.
Team Titan.
Yeah, I can't remember like a single time, like even after the meetup and at the end where they were like, "Oh, hey, this is awkward. Do you remember when we tried to kill one another? Whoops, whatever." Like I don't even recall like a passing glance in this entire movie.
We were, hey,
think
hey,
so.
Tony,
No,
remember
they
that
never
time
Wasn't
that
that
me-
even like.
Like the whole first scene with Doctor Strange and them is like, oh, call Captain America.
Yeah, call Captain.
And
He's
then
like,
he doesn't.
And he's like, no, fuck that guy.
Oh my fucking god.
Pass me with that shit.
Oh, if when they meet back up, if Steve doesn't say to Tony, "Hey, Tony, sorry about that 40 hit combo that me and Bucky did on you the last time we saw you," that was a little over the top. If he doesn't say that, man, oh man, like I'm
Sorry I shoved a fucking shield into your goddamn heart.
Yeah.
And just left you to die.
Oh my god. If okay, no, fuck. If we had superpowers, let's say for a second, like I just need to clarify for the future, because if we ever get superpowers, and Thanos is coming to kill everyone, and not working together means the death of everything. and like a year ago, I got brainwashed and got sent to kill Spencer, and Josiah and Spencer had to team up.
Quote unquote brainwash.
Yeah, had to team up to stop me from killing you.
Had to kill me.
When Thanos comes, I still want you guys to call me, because at the end of the day, we can't all fucking die. It's okay.
Yeah, we can.
Only half of us will, and by half I
Yeah, I
mean
was about to
70%
say.
of the superheroes.
Let me talk about that for a second.
Wait, I thought more of them died than survived.
Okay, so here's a survivors list. Okay, so we got Rocket Raccoon,
Yeah.
which is the only one
Yeah.
from Guardians of the Galaxy to survive.
Yeah, that one was really surprising.
Yep.
We have
Well, one of them didn't even like die from
No, wait, Groot survived, right?
poofy dust.
no Groot
no,
turned to
no,
dust.
because Rocket
Oh, no,
was like,
shit, you're
Rocket
right.
was like, oh god, oh god,
Turn
oh
to dust as
god.
well or no?
Hey,
Watching
yeah,
his
you're
fucking
right.
child die.
Okay, so he's alive, and then Gamora's sister is alive. For
Yeah.
some fun, because she's
Yeah,
a robot.
I
she's
think
a robot,
so.
Yeah.
We actually didn't even see her after that scene though.
No, but she was talking with
So-
Tony after everybody
but she
was
w-
disintegrated, though.
Yeah.
And so so it's Tony, and then there's Cap.
Of course, as always.
And then
he
there's
can't
Thor,
die
'cause,
because he's amazing.
Well, Thor is still
'Cause
alive
he's
because
Thor's
he's
too
the last
badass.
Asgardian.
He's also a god.
No, he's literally
He's
the
also a
last
god.
Asgardian, so it's like he can't die. He's like the last of the species. Same thing with Rocket Raccoon,
Yeah.
so he can't. Like he's the last sentient animal from that planet, apparently.
Him
So.
and Rocket Raccoon have to go repopulate the Asgardian race.
With Thor, yep.
I would just like to point out for a second that we went into this like, oh man, fucking all the plot armor's pulled off everyone, anyone can die this time, right? I would like to point out that none of the original Avengers,
Yeah.
barring Nick
Yeah, a lot of people. pointed
barring
out
Nick
that.
Fury in the post-credit scene, none of the original Avengers
He doesn't
died.
count.
None of the original Avengers died.
Yeah,
None
the
of them.
girl
Doesn't
from How I Met
count.
Your Mom died too. I was so sad.
Oh, tragic.
Wait, who the fuck was that?
Robin.
Oh, the random other chick.
Yeah, from the first Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Kat Dennings.
Oh, such a memorable character. I literally saw her and I was like, am I supposed to know who this is? Did I like miss something?
Yeah.
Thought I was all caught up.
Rest in peace, Kat Dennings.
Okay, so here's the biggest problem with this movie, okay? I think we can all agree. Okay, when Bucky disintegrates, his fake arm goes with him for some reason.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. That's fucking
I mean, because
weird.
his gun is still there.
I didn't even think about that.
But his arm,
Yeah.
like, goes with him. And, like, Rocket's...
It's like bionic arm is his arm is his wife, his arm is
well,
important.
his whatever,
It's part of
unobtainium
him.
arm or whatever it's called. Vibranium arm. yeah.
Unobtainium.
Pooptanium.
But because Rocket's like, I'm gonna get that arm, and I was like, oh, he's gonna leave the arm behind. And Rocket's gonna be like, I don't even want it anymore, you know, and be like sad, this and that.
Winter Rocket.
I
Winter Raccoon.
don't need it anymore. I've got the greatest superpower in the world, which is the voice of a 50-year-old smoker. That's the best superpower.
This is the voice of a rip-off Danny DeVito.
I'm Donatello from Ninja Turtles in raccoon form. I do machines.
He's the Batman
He
of the
does
universe.
Oh my god. Okay, I think we can all agree though that like he's not even my favorite of all the characters. He's actually pretty like on the lower spectrum. Thor was like the best part of the fucking.
Oh yeah, Thor was great.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Thor was
you
a
gotta blame
fucking
his, you gotta
badass
blame his first two
motherfucker.
movies though. His first two movies were kind of garbage, and so that's why
Yeah,
everybody's not.
and then I
really
heard
hot
the
on
third one
Thor.
was good, but like
Oh, you
Yeah,
haven't
Ragnarok
seen the
was
third
great.
one?
just like the way that they did everything with it, like all the stuff that he does and like his character, like he's way cooler now. Where like yeah, in the old movies he's just like, I'm stoic and I'm a god, yay, and then I say something really like normal and it's funny because of like how culture has created in America.
Did you see Thor
Ooh.
Ragnarok?
And a little bit, so I know that like
It's
there's
really
more
fun.
to it than that too.
The best
fun.
one.
Yeah, but then like this movie just makes him like he's like way more relatable now, and he's like he just goes through so much shit. Like all the things that all the events that he's involved in are probably the most like enjoyable parts of the movie, in my opinion. They're the most like, oh, this is cool, like cool stuff going on. Well, there's a lot of other scenes where it's like, this is boring. It's just Thanos getting a gem again, and everyone's like, oh no! And then some character like dies or gets like some kind of random conflict with one character happens, and it's like, ugh.
Mhm.
So who's gonna be the new love interest now that Gamora's dead in Guardians Galaxies 3, huh?
Nova.
Rocket Raccoon.
Drax.
I love you, Star-Lord. I didn't want to tell you when Gamora was around, but
It's gonna be
the
Red
truth.
Skull.
Yeah, it's good. That was one of the interesting parts of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was my favorite part. That whole scene.
Look.
It was only Sterling's favorite part because he looks like him.
Because he's the same race of alien, alien.
Yeah, he's the same race of weird red bald dudes.
I looked into this after, and Red Skull.
Sterling just
this
got to
time
keep
around-
his nose.
Red
He got the better genes.
Red Skull this time around was not played by Hugo Weaving, as he was in.
Yeah, I thought he
First
sounded really different.
Yeah, he sounded a little bit different. He was trying his best.
Totally
I didn't
different.
even-
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't recall the name, but a different guy. Yeah, not Mr.
Yeah.
Weaving.
But I think he did a good job.
See.
And
Yeah,
I like how
yeah,
he
it was
totally
fine.
got Infinity Stone cucked. He's like, now I have to guard the stone, even though I can never possess one of my own. I also rhyme.
Yeah. No, well, he had the Soul Stone.
No, he didn't
The
have the
Infinity
He
stone.
Stone-
didn't have it. He was just
He,
looking
well,
over it.
quote unquote. Yeah.
He led people.
He was
the guy.
creeping on it.
He fucked with the Tesseract, and it's like,
Yeah,
whoop,
the Tesseract in the first one. That's why he got zoomed off to another
Yeah.
planet.
this is a beautiful piece of irony.
Yeah.
But
No.
yeah, so Loki's dead now. Tom
Loki
Hiddleston
is
can
like
Tom Hiddleston can
Loki's
finally
pretty
have a
hard
career.
dead.
pretty confirmed death. Like,
Yeah, like-
even if all the events of the fucking turning to dust shit gets like turned around for some reason, which we know that it will because Homecoming 2 is something that exists. So Spider-Man's coming back. Even if
I
all
kinda
this
wish it doesn't.
turn to dust shit like gets turned around, then we know that fucking Loki and Gamora, if anything, are like, no, these ones were killed. They were fucking killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I don't care about half of them. Loki's kind of cool, but I really don't care that much about him, and I don't give a fuck about Gamora. I'm sorry. Like, even though I watched the whole thing, I was like, the only Guardians of the Galaxy characters I care about are Drax and Mantis, and this is Mantis is cute and Drax is fucking hilarious. Groot and Raccoon are alright. Star-Lord can go fuck himself.
Yeah. So
You shut your mouth about Star-Lord. He's doing his best.
Nope. No, he's actually not. He's actively doing the opposite.
if this
I'm
is
sorry. He had his real father and his adopted father die.
No, fuck off. No, Dad, no. I don't give a flying fuck. You just you single-handedly, that's his fault that happened. It's so, that was the only two spoilers that I saw before watching this movie was everyone turned into dust, and I was like, okay, I was like, in my mind, I was like, somebody's gonna die, and it's probably because he gets all the Infinity Stones.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, a lot of people fucking died. I was like, whoa. And then the other spoiler I knew was that
Star-Lord fucks up.
Star-Lord does something bad. I'm like, okay, how bad could it be? And I was like, wow, pretty fucking terrible. Like, it doesn't get much worse than he literally it's off his fucking hand. Like, it's so close to his bleeding. Like, they won, they did it. That's it, they won. But no, Star-Lord's just a fucking retard.
Well,
No.
to
Fuck off.
quote Doctor Strange, it was the only way.
Yes, it was the only way. So fuck you,
Oh,
Spencer.
Yep.
no, it's still fucking dumb. Still fucking dumb.
Out of
I'm sorry, but he does that every
14
movie. Somebody
million
kills or insults somebody, and he goes
results.
bananas.
Yeah,
that was
so
the only
stupid.
way.
Mm-hmm.
even without the Infinity Gauntlet too, like as we saw in the start of the movie, like uses the gauntlet at the end to like blow up the ship and the space stone to get away from Thor and his buddies. Like we saw that like even without the power of the gauntlet, like even after that
What do
was
you mean?
taken off in a fucking fist fight, that guy can even beat Hulk. So even once that shit was off.
Nah, man, he was using the Power Stone to fight Hulk. Don't even.
I don't know.
He doesn't take
I
the
will
gauntlet
admit
off
that-
the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even at the end where he's just chilling.
Can Thanos beat Hulk
Chilling
without the fucking
chilling,
gauntlet?
literally
Yes.
chilling like a villain.
That's
yeah, he's just gonna
comically,
throw
that is
bubbles
in
at
the
you.
comics. Thanos
Throwing
beat.
bubbles at you.
Yeah, Thanos beat Hulk so bad that Hulk became his lapdog, like literally chained up in his chambers.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's why people were saying that's why he doesn't turn into the Hulk the whole movie. It's because the Hulk is scared.
Right.
No, Thanos is. Yeah, I thought Thanos was like fine. He just had all the Jobber Children villains that all sucked. Because like.
Well, except for Squidward. Squidward was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's Squidward?
The
Telekinesis
only
guy.
coolest guy.
Oh, yeah. The guy. Oh my god, the guy that let him go to Squidward.
The guy from Rock and Rule.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was fine with it. I can't remember how the fuck does he die? Doesn't they just
by
aliens?
Movie reference? Yeah.
Because he didn't watch
Can we please
Alien.
stop having Tom Holland say the cringiest lines in every fucking movie?
No.
Please.
No, that will continue happening.
Wait, who's? Oh, no, it was fine. It was awesome.
Oh, it's like,
Spider-Man
hey,
was
this is a
great.
really
Fuck
old
off.
movie. It's called Aliens. Have you seen it, Mr.
Yeah,
Stark?
it's fucking funny because it's not. It's like because half the people watching it are like, that movie's not old to us, like, fucking kid, and then the rest of the kids are like, all the kids watching this movie are gonna be like, they're gonna look up to their parents and be like, what's Aliens? And then they're gonna be like, oh god, I'm old.
Uh-huh.
No, the
Yep.
other kid's like, oh man, look, he dropped that sick reference 100%. Lit, dab the haters.
Yeah. all the like crying, laughing emojis and
Yeah.
shit.
Deep
Fire emojis and
fried
shit.
memes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's see.
Pretty good movie. Pretty
Let's see,
sad
what
movie.
was also like a big takeaway? There was a couple
I was
other
pretty
things
sad.
that I tried to mark down that were weird, besides Bucky's arm.
I'm trying to think because it was a pretty concise movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
but
it-
man, that
it
hammer
didn't-
though, the axe, man, that Stormbringer, like,
Yeah, that shit was cool.
like freaking, like, gosh, freaking Thor got God mode unlocked.
He
Apparently,
sure
he can
did.
only,
I mean, as he should.
I don't understand why he can't like use the lightning when he doesn't have a weapon. Like, he never uses it when he doesn't have a weapon.
I don't know.
Like, is that like one of those like Asgardian god things where it's like you have to have something to channel your powers through, and it has to be like one of the god weapons?
Probably.
thing?
There's probably a reason in the comics that we don't know about.
I know, but I kind of
'Cause
hate that
I'm
it
not-
kind of cut off screen where it's like, oh no, look at him, he's burnt like a hot pocket. Put the axe in his hands.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
needs the
And then
axe.
suddenly he's healed, all over. So I mean,
Yeah.
I can
And
assume.
the axe gave him a new cape and everything.
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah, it fixed his armor too. But
Yeah.
no, it's also, what was it? Hulk. I know Thor said that was it Thanos had like killed half the Asgardians, but it's like everybody's dead, dude. Like,
Yeah.
all your refugee
Oh
ships
yeah,
are
yeah,
dead.
yeah. He kills half of them, and then he blows up the entire thing anyways.
Yeah. But it's like,
Oh yeah, that
but like,
that
like
is actually
Thor
one
has
thing that people
make-
brought up that was weird.
But yeah, Thor actually has a written line where it's like, he killed half my people, I can't forgive him, to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
But you
And it's
kill
like,
you kill all your fucking brothers.
I'm like, you're the only one left, Thor, like, except for, Dwarf Dude at the start, but
He doesn't count.
Except for what?
Game of Thrones doesn't count.
Yeah, except for what's his nuts from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was like, oh dude, Avengers crossover with Game of Thrones.
Peter Dinklage.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised I didn't see Peter over there eating Doritos while we weren't.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
see. There was a
I'm
couple
trying to think
of.
of.
Did anybody
I will
else
say
go
that-
into a theater with a lot of people in it that clapped every single time their
No, actually, no.
particular
The
hero
theater that-
came
the-
up onto the screen? Because I sure
The theater
did.
at my mall. The theater at my mall is pretty like low key. So like when I went there was like not very many people, and I was like awesome because that's been every time I've gone to a movie. It was like there was like less than 10 people at Rampage. There was only like 2 other people when I saw Sergeant Stubby, and this only had like probably still like less than 20 people. So it's nice.
The theater that you were at was low key, but was it
Yeah,
Low key.
Yeah, oh, fuck. Oh.
Give me
That
props
was a
for
good
that. Give
one,
me something.
brother.
Thank you for the props.
Bro.
Speaking of brothers, speaking of well, never mind. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Nice.
speaking of people,
Speaking of existing human beings,
Speaking of good fellows that have things to say about superheroes.
Bjorn is here with us.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. You gotta wait. And I thought I had to introduce myself. I mean, come on.
Yeah, who is this boy?
Who dropped in?
Who's
Who
this
dropped
boy?
in?
Who that boy? Who am is?
Yes, who are you?
It's me.
This is a man who knows his superheroes, folks.
Okay, gotta go. Gotta say, favorite superhero all time, Superman.
He was proper in this. He was very good.
can we? No. After that, I'm done. Like, no.
Henry Cavill was the best part of this movie.
So whereabouts in the discussion is this currently at?
Oh,
Well, I was just about
We've
to
just
talk
been
about
going
how,
over random shit. We're not organized here at all.
no, we're not. This is the least professional podcast that you've ever seen.
Yeah, we've been going all
probably.
over.
Have you talked about Thanos' thumb yet?
It's a really good thumb. He kills a guy with it. He also kills one more and one more and
Sticks
one more.
his thumb straight into his forehead until he feels his brains.
This is how
He's
I
like,
kill
"Oh."
your sister with my
He's
thumb.
he's like, excuse me there, Mr. Vision, you got a little thing on your stone there. Whoopsie, I pulled it all out.
Whoops.
Oh, but I was gonna talk about how Peter Parker has the best alibi because everybody turned into dust now. Aunt May doesn't have to worry where he's He's just dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. But you're gonna talk about how like they're talking about how like he would be the first one to know that he's about to fucking die because his spider sense is like, oh,
You're dead,
you're fucking
bro.
fucked, dude.
You're
You're fucked, bro. And he's just like fake dead, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch this movie anymore.
Spider-Man just got hit by Kenshiro, and he's just waiting for it.
Like-
We're just waiting for his
Like
countdown.
I knew it was coming the whole movie, and I
Yeah.
still fucking teared up. I was like, oh my
Oh,
god.
you baby.
And
Probably
everyone-
because he got the
baby.
most screen
Yeah,
time
sorry
for his
that I have
death.
feelings for characters I enjoy.
And everyone made it into a meme. Big meme everywhere for everyone.
Yeah. God. Hey,
As it should.
let's not spoil this really big movie for people. People have been waiting for it for years. Every fucking time I would scroll down, it's just fucking something disintegrating. Like, you guys, people are just fucking scum, dude.
Yeah.
People are just the fucking worst.
That's not a
They make it their
spoiler.
fucking.
It's
They make it their Facebook profile picture. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, no, listen. As someone,
that's as much of a
as
spoiler
someone
as
who
just
is-
saying
who is
that
cur-
someone's gonna die at some point in the movie.
As someone who is currently doing that with his profile
Oh,
picture,
boy.
I will very firmly defend myself with that by saying the people who know, and they will appreciate that, and the people who don't know have no idea what the fuck that means.
Yeah, but at least they know that someone is going to disintegrate.
And
No.
Someone
Great.
somewhere in the movie will
Someone
eventually
somewhere.
disintegrate.
Someone,
Oh my god, thanks for spoiling the movie.
someone will turn.
Well, if they disintegrate, they're probably dead.
Someone will turn into.
Someone
into
might
fucking-
die in a movie?
Someone will turn into Cheeto dust. Yeah, and then they float away in the breeze.
I'd like to correct you, Dorito dust.
Oh,
Thank you.
Dorito dust.
Dorito dust.
Yeah, just like
Diva-
Sandman
Diva
in Spider-Man
dust.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's his thing. That's what he does. He always does that. So what if Sandman was one of the people that died and he just turns into dust, but then he just comes back together and he was just like, what the fuck was that? That was weird. They should have done that. That should have been a scene. That would have made the movie way better. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10 until they like include that in the deleted scene.
But Disney
Just
doesn't,
a
have
random
the, Disney
thi-
doesn't have the rights to Sandman until like 2020.
No, they have to get the rights somehow.
They
They're
will, they
Disney. They
are.
control the Earth.
No, they are, but
They're
they
in
just don't
charge of the
have it in
Earth.
writing until 2020.
They should. Oh my god, that'd be the funniest shit ever.
So,
That was weird.
last night, Chris sent me a message that says, quote for quote, "Change your goddamn profile picture, you piece of shit."
Nice,
You
nice.
piece of
Amazing.
shit.
Yeah.
So no, Spencer.
Yes.
Sounds like you're not wrong. with having a girl.
I'm typically try not to be wrong.
No, what I meant to say is you're not alone in the
Emphasis on
anger,
try.
in the anger towards this dumb bullshit.
I'm not even that angry about it personally. It's just that there are people that are like really fucking like really hardcore fucking, you know,
Yeah.
into this shit. And you know, sometimes some people can't see it the minute that it comes out because they have shit to do in their real lives.
Yeah, but this means
So
nothing.
to, like-
This means nothing. A fucking
does not mean nothing.
a fucking filter of turn into.
It only means nothing if there's no like core reference. Like if it's just something disintegrating, and you're like, I don't even, like when I actually first saw all these fucking memes, I'm like, I don't even know if this is fucking related to goddamn Infinity War,
Exactly.
but it probably is.
No, okay.
Yeah,
No,
but then I
Spencer,
see like it was the one in the fucking group chat where Josiah posted. It was Danny DeVito dressed up as Spider-Man, disintegrating, and I was like, "Oh, you motherfucking pieces of shit! I hate all of you right now." Because that was literally the hour before I went to go see that fucking movie, and I'm like, "Oh, great, yep, okay."
Spencer,
I'm done. Fuck all of you.
if that fucking profile picture shit had like a caption underneath it of Avengers Infinity War, I would give you some credit on being fucking pissed about this. But this means nothing by itself. I do not know where you're coming from.
It does when you like quote lines from the movie too. Like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what that could be a fucking reference to. Fucking Danny DeVito Spider-Man. God damn it. I had never like laughed and been also pissed so much at the same time. I was like, God fucking damn it. So close to just being like, oh, I haven't seen really that many spoilers.
So,
Oh.
so now that this is his third time showing up, can we agree that, in spite of all his references to zany pop culture, Tom Holland is still the best Spider-Man so far?
Oh, that's
He's
debatable.
been the best Spider-Man since the beginning.
Yeah, he probably is, but I still have like always liked fucking
Toby.
Toby?
Toby's. I've always liked Toby.
Toby man?
Well, like,
McGroby.
Yeah.
Toby Gropey. That's
I don't mind him.
Who voiced
I like
acted
him
the
kind of in a
Spider-Man
mean
in
way.
the old cartoons?
Oh,
Some jobber.
I'm gonna look that up for you. One sec. Let's see.
But we all know that Andrew Garfield is the best. 'Cause of course he is.
Because
I don't
he
know.
was a scared boy. She said, see you later, boy.
They only hired the director because his name was Mark Webb, and they only hired Andrew. And they only hired Andrew Garfield because his name was Garfield.
And they only hired Jamie Foxx because they needed a token black guy to play Electro.
I'll never forget about Andrew Garfield, and I always just think of the Psychic Pebbles Spider-Man review,
Oh God.
and he just goes, Andrew Garfield isn't playing Garfield. Fuck this, and just gives it like 0 out of 10 billion or some shit.
Fucking.
That's the whole review. It's like 7 seconds
It
long.
was good, but it wasn't as good as
Garfield Tale of Two Kitties.
the entire plot of the Amazing Spider-Man 1 should have just been like the same movie, but like audio, like a cut and paste over it of like, am hungry, what and Lasagan. The fucking
The saga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. I was so hungry.
I ate everything, John.
Have you guys ever heard of that Quiplash game?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, because
Yeah.
like it's a thing where like they give you like a funny statement and then you fill out the punchline to it, and like people pick which punchline they think is the funnier one.
Okay.
And that's like the whole game. And so it was something about Garfield. I can't remember what the fuck it was, and all it did was write, I'm sorry, John, I was so hungry, and everyone fucking
Alright.
So there's another one in the third Jackbox pack called TKO, in which you draw doodles on T-shirts, and then you come up with catchphrases, and you have to match two, and then you see who matches the best one. And me and my friends were playing last weekend, and there was one where it's two unicorns humping, and then underneath it just said "Be better."
what the fuck?
And that won, and it keeps playing. The recurring winner keeps on, and then they put a new shirt next to it, and that one just took house. Like, it cleaned house.
So I was in the background looking at the Spider-Man voice actors from the cartoons just to get an answer on 1967, and it was a guy named Paul Soles. But that's not what's important. What I just found out was that in the Lego Marvel Superheroes game in 2013.
Oh my
No,
god.
hear me out. This is super weird.
Yes.
In Lego Marvel Superheroes for 2013, Drake Bell of Drake and Josh fame
Okay, now we're talking. Yeah. Okay, now you got my
voiced
attention.
Lego Spider-Man in that. Yeah,
Yeah.
super
All
weird.
right.
Okay,
so
no, yeah, that's the best Spider-Man.
Yep.
Fuck everything else. Fuck all.
the
Drake
best
Bell's
Spider-Man ever.
The
Yep.
best Spider-Man.
And in
Yeah.
alternate Spider-Man from 2012, also Drake Bell. Drake Bell's big Spider-Man
What?
voice actor had no idea.
Do they
Why
even
didn't
talk
he
in
ever
those
play a
games?
live
The
action
last
role?
Lego game I played, everyone just makes weird grunt noises.
Yeah, they talk now,
Like,
which is really weird.
That is really fucking weird. I don't know if I like it.
I think they started it
Drake
with
Bell.
Lord of the Rings.
And
Lego.
Oh yeah, you can't really grunt through a Lord of the Rings
and
story.
and in the upcoming Spider-Man 2018, Yuri Lowenthal voices Spider-Man. So
Oh.
No way. Fuck
Wait,
that.
wait,
fine,
That's
I
not
guess.
gonna
No,
happen.
I'm looking at it right now, man. Sorry.
But what about the
Wait,
other one?
really? He's gonna be in that new fucking game?
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal is.
No
is
way. You're fucking tag me in the shit. I actually don't believe you.
He is voicing Peter
That's
Parker.
too perfect to be true.
Okay, I am gonna show you the 6 voice acting credits.
No,
Oh, no.
Not at all.
Here-
Spider-Man.
Hear me out.
Spider-Man.
I am going to show you the 6 voice acting credits that Drake Bell has of just Spider-Man, and
Oh my god.
and then there's Yuri Lowenthal. One sec, don't worry, I'll find it for you. Since you can't believe me.
Okay, what the fuck else happened this week? All the movie trailers we kind of already talked about. We talked about Han Solo and how it looks terrible.
Well,
We talked about
what are all our
Deadpool and how it
thoughts
looks-
on how we thought this movie was good or bad or something?
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
I like.
That's good. It was a good Marvel
I
movie.
thought it was.
I mean, it's no Ant-Man 1, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty much.
No Ant-Man.
It's not
0.
Punisher Warzone, but I can deal with it.
I was gonna say it's no Spider-Man 3, but like it's
Well, you're
it's
not
passable.
wrong.
Bjorn, you came in late to this, so do you have any like?
I came late all the time.
So
boy.
so do you have any like
Ugh.
huge plot holes where you're like
Huge.
I have to like talk about this or anything like that? Shit that's bugging you.
Watch him just list off the stuff Josiah already bitched about.
Like the reason Wakanda has a force field above ground but not underground.
That scene just reminded me of
Yeah,
the
that
fucking scene
was
from
kinda
Phantom
weird.
Menace
Yeah.
where the
Yeah.
Gungans were defending. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting them to like grab blue energy balls and start throwing them.
Yep.
That is like exactly what I thought too. There's already been a bunch of memes about that where it's like the steal your homework but like don't copy it completely meme.
Yeah.
And it just shows them putting up all the shields and putting up all the fucking cape shit.
I hadn't seen Black Panther before, so I was just like, oh.
This is Disney referring to all Gungans are black people.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be wrong in that point because they're all played by black actors.
Oh my god,
so-
amazing.
There you go, Spencer. Look,
This is amazing.
See?
This makes me actually happy.
this is a lot of it. The fucking man is Peter Parker.
Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, the
Why was Spider-Man in a Phineas? Oh.
the man is Peter
You're really
Parker
are
now.
you trying to make me not make Spider-Man my favorite superhero anymore? Because you're really pushing it with showing me Phineas and Ferb had
Don't
Spider-Man. in
punish
it.
Spider-Man for the sins of Disney XD, okay?
What? Oh my god.
6 fucking
No, yeah.
credits, and we had no idea. Jeez.
I like how it had the balls to kill people.
Yeah, I
That weren't a
had
fucking
no
villain.
I had no expectations for this movie. I really did not know what to think at all.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, we'll see it. I was really surprised, and I was very pleasantly surprised by the ending. When the credits rolled, I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I also thought, holy shit.
I felt really happy. I was like, can't wait to see
And
the
then-
next one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch the thing after the credits, and you're like, who the fuck symbol is that? Like I literally had
what
to
is
go
that?
Google.
It's
I had to
Captain
go
Marvel.
Google it. It's Captain Marvel. I had to Google it, and I was like, oh, fucking lame.
Yeah.
Fucking lame.
Wouldn't it have been funny if Captain Marvel also went away, even though?
Yeah, they're like, he's like, oh shit, and she's like, no, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay.
If they fucking teased it at the end of the movie, and then in the second
Holy
movie they're just
shit.
like, oh yeah, he's dead too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
That's
I wanted them to hit the button, and it's like fucking like Howard the Duck or some shit. That would have been awesome.
Yes, it would.
hook.
Yeah,
Gotta
way better. Way better than Captain Boring. Captain Basic
Who the
Bitch.
fuck is Captain Marvel? I don't.
She's
know.
just some tough chick who's super. She's like the Superman of this
Oh,
fucking
it's a girl?
universe. Yeah, it's a girl.
For some reason, I was thinking of Nick Fury from the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I thought he was named Captain Marvel in that.
No, should have been.
Okay, so between DC and Marvel,
It should have been Moon Knight. Moon Knight's awesome, and
Yeah.
he's not in anything.
Why not Ghost Rider?
And he never will be, because he's
Nicolas Cage doesn't need to be in another movie.
because he's Moon Knight. And no one knows
Just saying.
who that is.
Ghost Rider 2 was pretty cool.
Mm.
I saw that in the theater with my dad. We were laughing around.
Oh. Nice. No, I don't know. I get, because she's a big deal. She's super fucking important to the...
Did they have
To
a
the
casting
lore.
for her already? Do you know?
Yeah,
what
it's
casting?
some blonde chick. It's
Does
some
she have
blonde
the
chick
big
with no
boobie?
butt.
Yeah.
No, she has no butt, and that's what everybody's
She has no
complaining
butt?
about. Yeah.
What the
so
fuck?
there's this meme. There's the meme going around that Tom Holland is a bigger ass than her, and they're like, they need to give her Spider-Man's cornbread recipe.
Oh boy.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Why didn't Tom Holland?
Yeah, it's just some blonde chick with no butt.
Why didn't Tom Holland get the role of fucking Captain Marvel?
God damn it.
Much better pick.
Yeah, way better pick.
Yeah.
Man,
There was
she
some.
does
There
have
was
a
some
booty.
meme.
Ugh.
There was some meme reference of like, it was like to the Homecoming where he's like, I wanted to be like you or whatever to Robert Downey Jr. And then it shows like Robert Downey Jr. in one of these movies where he's like dressed up all drag and shit. And then they show Tom Holland dressed up super drag too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
God,
Yeah.
I
Why
would watch
didn't they
that.
have the Sherlock reference? I want the Sherlock reference.
Hmm.
Get it in
Oh man,
there.
that's
I
right.
wanted
Sherlock
Cap-
3 is it was announced, wasn't it?
Tron 3.
Sherlock 3.
What?
Oh.
Sherlock 3.
Give it time. Tron 3 will
don't-
also be announced. Don't worry.
Tron 3 featuring Sherlock.
Yeah. And Dante from
What
the
the
Devil May
fuck
Cry
is this?
series.
It's all lasers and shit.
Oh man.
And they called Infinity War the most ambitious crossover event in history.
Boy.
I will say, like, in terms of just movie and characters interacting in general, every time Doctor Strange and Tony, like, say anything to each other, it's actually, like, some of the best fucking dialogue ever.
Oh yeah, the
It's just these two smarmy, like,
smarmy fucks,
jackasses
yeah.
that are just badass. These two smarmy fucks that are just amazing. So just watching them try to outsmarm each other is, like, really nice. I liked it a lot. Too bad one of them fucking died.
Doctor Strange gets away with calling Iron Man a dipshit, which I don't think that anyone else has done today. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Probably his wife.
Pepper Potts calls him a dipshit. That's
Yeah,
I was
see, that's-
really
guess what? For the
Hold
first
on.
time,
Oh, Jesus.
Tony didn't die because like Pepper's like, I don't have a good feeling about this. Don't go and die.
Yeah.
Except that he almost fucking died, and I freaked out a bunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
That was one of the moments in the theater because
It's okay, he just used his first aid spray from Resident Evil.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
No. Here's another inconsistency. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so his suit
Did he get
is
stabbed through the fucking...
no. Listen to what I had to say, Spencer. Okay,
I'm
first.
listening.
Okay.
Okay, so his suit is
Okay.
nanobots, and it conforms to his body, and he can change them into blades or bigger parts, or big old punching gloves to punch Thanos. And
Yeah.
so he turns it into a blade, and then Thanos breaks it off, and then somehow he doesn't disengage the nanobots, so it doesn't stab through him. And then like the whole time it's in him, I'm like, oh, he did that so that it looks like he got stabbed because the nanobots are in his control. and he can stop it, or it's just healing the minor wound that he got from him stabbing him. You know.
I'm gonna be the big Disney guy and say Thanos used the fucking blank gem to make the nanobots in his control, and then he fucking stabbed the shit out of them.
Oh bullshit!
There you go. It's bullshit, but it's what they would fucking say if you try to call him out on it.
It just made no sense because literally he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna form a blade," because he's running out of nanobots. You know, you see it, and he just,
I know nanobots. Yeah.
And he just does the thing, and he goes up, and then it's just like, "Oh no, you got stabbed by your own thing." But wait, it's nanobots that you have full control over. What? Like, I don't understand.
Why didn't he trick him into drinking a cup of water? There was nanobots.
Oh, see,
No, yeah, it was
but
like-
you know why Ant-Man isn't in this movie?
Yeah, I was about to say, just Ant-Man crawls up into his butthole and just
Yeah.
explodes him from the inside.
just like Drax said, invincible on the outside, soft and squishy on the inside.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my god.
Why didn't Thanos just use the power of every stone with his god powers to double?
You know what?
To
As
double
soon as
to double the size and resources of everything instead of killing people.
Because fuck people.
I guess. I
Fuck it.
suppose.
It's because he's delusional, or I don't know.
That won't solve the problem. You only solve the problem by killing people, Matt. Duh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
No, because if you had more resources, then more people would become
Did you
alive,
see
and then they'd just be
fucking-
greedier.
Do you see what? Yeah, this is just a rip. This movie is just a rip off The Watchmen. Let's be real. Come
Let's
on.
just have the universe.
So who's
expanded.
Rosa? So who's Rorschach? Like Doctor Strange? Like
No. Spider-Man.
why would Spider-Man be?
Spider-Man and Rorschach.
Spider-Man and Rorschach are
Mr. Owl, I don't feel so good.
they both love animals. They both been to prison.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
two.
Yeah,
I
remember that
haven't
time?
seen The Watchmen. Would you recommend
Oh.
the movie?
I have.
I read it, and it was pretty enjoyable.
movie's
I,
probably the
I
best.
actually haven't seen the movie.
The
I
movie's
just
probably
read it.
still one of the best superhero
So
comic
it's all,
movies.
but it's not like a comic series. It's like one.
It's
visual
one
novel.
big graphic novel, yeah.
long ass
Okay.
movie. It's like
The one
3
long
hours.
ass. No, he means the book though.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both just
I
these
can
long
watch.
fucking
I watch
things.
a lot of long movies. You know what my favorite
Yeah.
movie is? The Fiddler on the Diddler.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you mean Fiddler on the Roof, which on the DVD has an
Yeah.
actual
No, Fiddler on the
intermission?
Diddler.
Yeah,
you heard him. I heard him. Fiddler on the Diddler.
I thought.
I saw that movie.
I thought your.
I regret it.
Your favorite movie was Blind Fury, Bjorn.
Oh, fuck that movie.
We had a great time watching that. What are you talking about?
It was boring as shit, though.
Yeah, it was, but it was still fun.
I saw like
With
we saw
Rutger Hauer?
I saw the Red Letter Media
Oh, yeah.
review,
The-
and I was like, oh,
That's pretty good.
that sounds good. We watched it. It was fucking boring.
Yeah, like halfway through the movie, like we kind of turned to one another, and it's like the pace of this is fucking glacial as shit.
All they show in the Red Letter Media review is just all the funny parts and all the action and shit. It's just a lot. It's just a whole shitload of. My mom died. Blind man, take care of me.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Sounds about right.
yeah, but Baby Driver made up for it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
No.
Really? Because I heard a lot of people say they didn't like Baby Driver.
I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Baby Driver's good.
You thought you liked it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good
I
movie.
fucking love that movie.
It's okay.
Okay. It's made by
It's made by the man
the
who
Hot
make all
Fuzz
the
guy,
good
right?
stuff.
I forget his fucking name.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
blanking on
Theodore Roosevelt.
It's like Edgar Poe or
Edgar
something.
Edgar Wright.
It's
Edgar
Edgar
Wright.
Poe. Yeah, it's Edgar Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
It's Edgar the Egghead
I just knew
Poe.
Edgar, and I'm like, what the fuck is his last name? Edgar Allan Poe.
It's Edgar
Famous
Left.
director of fine movies, Edgar Allan Poe.
It's Edgar Winter.
Yes. Okay, Google. Who made Baby Driver?
Hey, don't say that too
Edgar
loud.
Wright.
You'll have my phone react to that.
That would be fucking next level.
Edgar Wright. There we go, folks.
Could have sworn it was the guy that wrote the book about the bird.
The book about the bird?
The book about the bird.
Alfred Hitchcock.
What?
No, because he wrote The Raven or whatever the fuck. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, Edgar Allan Poe.
The bird.
The Raven, yeah.
The Raven. The Raven.
You know, the book with the bird. The famous one. I give this movie 6 crystal glove compartments out of 10.
Oh boy.
6 out of
Movie?
10?
Which movie?
No, I'm just fucking.
Wow, you fucking hate it that much?
I'm just fucking around.
Yeesh.
You can't fit.
We're still
It
talking
was
about
pretty
the
good,
Infinite
7 out
War.
of
You
10.
can't.
IGN.
You can't forget. You can't fit 10 crystals into the crystal glove. You can only fit
You
like 5 or
obviously
so.
haven't tried yet.
I thought you were gonna say Crystal Pepsi.
No. If I had to give this a number, that would be hard to like summarize right now. Like, I think that I honestly preferred Black Panther, but this is still up there.
Okay.
This is still like a good Marvel movie, but
You like PS2
I slightly
graphics
preferred Black
over
Panther.
PS3 graphics?
You like Shadow Man versus Shadow Man more than Avengers?
I get that joke. That's a good one. Yeah, actually, it was. Black Panther felt a bit more. I don't want to say down to earth, because nothing about Wakanda is fucking down to earth. But
It's all from Earth. What are you talking about?
well, that meteorite containing all the fucking vibranium is not from Earth. Thank you very much. But
Oh?
yeah.
I give it like
An 8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, same actually.
8, yeah.
About an 8.
Like,
Good movie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. Is that your last?
No big complaints.
Alright. How about you, Josiah?
One complaint.
Oh.
One complaint.
Well,
Yes.
One complaint.
Caveat.
The bathrooms in my movie theater, the stalls. Yeah,
God,
the stall.
no.
The fucking urinals had
Please
no
no.
walls,
Terrible.
and they were really close together. So you, if you're some kind of perv, you can just check out all those pee-pees all day.
oh man,
everyone
my
watched me
favorite.
pee.
Yo, pee-pee sniping all day.
Everyone watched me urinate. That ruined the movie for me. I can't go back and watch Avengers 4.
Really enjoyed the way they handled the story and the action, but then somebody looked at my pee-pee.
Ruined everything.
And then I enjoyed the movie even more.
Oh, you went to one of those theaters. I didn't know they played them in adult
Yeah.
film, houses.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
Bjorn looks to his left and it's just Pee Wee Herman. They're like, "Hey, you want to watch some
No,
Avengers?"
God, no. Come on.
I made the
No,
joke.
come on.
I made that joke. You can't stop me. I just did it.
I looked to the left, I saw Pee-wee, and he said, "Would you like to see my Herman?"
Would you?
God.
Would you like to see my Pee Wee?
Alright.
Yeah.
Josiah?
Oh, me?
What do you think of the movie, Josiah?
A little disappointed didn't have Obi-Wan.
Didn't have
Yeah.
no Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That could have fixed the movie, absolutely. Replace Star Wars. Fucking replace Star Lord with Obi-Wan. There you go. Good movie.
I was
Man.
kind of didn't like the like easy route where in the point where they're about to get the Infinity Gauntlet, and then they have to have the plot point where Star Lord's like, "No, you
A
killed
dumb
my
piece
wife.
of shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
gonna
yeah,
punch
we
you in
mentioned that
the
earlier.
face."
You killed the green
No,
bean.
the worst part is that I brought that up and then half of these motherfuckers like defended it.
I didn't defend it. It just makes sense for his character.
I
I
did.
didn't say it was a good
I will
price.
defend it forever.
Oh my god.
I will defend this as an easy way to write a scene.
Actually, yeah. Fair enough.
Spencer, all women are queens.
If she breathes.
Did you discuss the obvious Berserk references?
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
I will be.
Someone make that into a meme. I looked it
Okay.
up after I saw your post. No one had made that into a meme yet, and it's like the fucking blacked out sun is right there. This is an easy grab. Yeah.
It sounds exactly like what some dialogue when he says like,
Yeah.
exactly when he says, "You were the first thing to distract me from my goal," or something like
Yeah.
that. And that's fucking straight out of Berserk.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah, hey, remember when Thanos fucked Gamora right in front of Star-Lord? That was good.
Yeah.
I clapped.
It was so weird. I was the only one in the theater standing up and clapping. It was so
That's
weird.
why I was playing in the
I was like,
adult.
why
That's why
isn't
I was
anybody
playing in the
clapping?
adult theater.
Oh, man. I can't believe it was only rated PG-13. I don't know how they got that one past censors.
Yeah, whoa, woof.
Felt so awkward. It was just me and Pee-wee clapping.
It's just like that scene in Avatar with all the weird blue.
That
Blue
scene from
alien
Avatar where
sex.
he fucked the horse with his hair.
It's
like,
not
Yeah.
sex, it's a religious thing.
it's like that scene
No.
in Avatar where after the ending happened and his old body was just lying there, they were like, what are we going to do with this old body? I don't know what we could do with this old body. But we're going
It's
to
like that scene from Avatar where the bald kid shot the air and the movie was the worst thing ever.
I've forgotten everything about Avatar.
I still haven't seen it.
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The
Okay.
bald boy shot the air.
Yeah, though. Good movie. Good review.
Yeah. Fine movie.
We did it.
Tis a
I'm
fine
about to go see
movie.
it again in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind seeing it again if I wanted to see it with a friend who didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, I just went to go see it with a bunch of people, or I went to go see it for the podcast, and then I found a bunch of my friends who had already not seen it.
Yeah.
So the missus was catching up on all the movies,
The
and now
only
we're gonna
two
go see it
movies I've
tonight.
seen in a theater twice were Baby Driver and Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
There was one movie I saw in theaters twice. I think it was. I don't remember. I think it was the 7th Star Wars episode.
Yeah.
I think.
Wow.
I think.
Did you go back to
Yeah.
see it so you can confirm that it sucked?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Sterling, ever the contrarian.
No, I
You
think
know,
it was,
right
it was
after
either
I
that or it was
saw-
a superhero movie.
Right after I saw Star Wars.
Oh, it was the
Episode
first
8.
Avengers. It was the first Avengers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right after
Okay.
I saw Star Wars Episode 8, I was the movie theater's right next to where I used to work, which was No Frills, and I went to see my manager, and I was like, "Hey, did you see the Star Wars movie? I just saw it." And I really enjoyed it because it, from a filmmaking stance, it was pretty well made. Just I like the sound system at that specific movie theater made it sound awesome too, especially with the soundtrack and the explosions.
The
And I was
acoustics.
like, "What do you think?" And he was just like, "I didn't like it because this it was stupid and didn't make sense." And I said, "Well, yeah, but there's a you gotta look at the bigger picture. You gotta enjoy life.
Yeah.
Sometimes."
Sometimes you just have to watch a movie for fun. Like that time that I didn't watch Rampage.
God damn
Oh boy.
it.
Yeah.
I will say that no matter what you think about Star Wars 8, I still think the one shot where they fly the spaceship through the Star Destroyer at whatever fucking
Warp
what is it
speed.
called?
Yeah,
Warp speed,
yeah.
I thought that was amazing. I want a poster.
No, it
of
was
that.
feminist speed.
I prefer the edit where it's
The more I think about
It's
parts
Carrie
from The Last
Fisher out
Jedi,
in
the
space
more I
and
think
she
about
just
how...
does it,
Yeah,
she
that's
flies
the
through it.
fucking part I was just about to bring up. That was the fucking dumbest. God.
Yeah.
Stop making me fucking hate everything. This fucking podcast.
hey,
I will
hey,
admit- I
It's
will
either
admit-
like, hey, remember that movie that you enjoyed that was stupid? And I'm like, yeah, but I still enjoyed it. You're like, no, but it's fucking terrible. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, hey, play the cross-tag battle. And I'm just like, fuck all of you.
Spencer. Now, when you're watching it again, watch Bucky's arm, okay? Watch that arm.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Bucky Larson.
God damn it.
You know, you should be thanking this podcast because it's improved Spider-Man forever for you because now Drake Bell is going to be in your head every time you see Spider-Man.
That's true.
He already
I
is because he
can
did that
appreciate
funny
that.
Avengers thing video on his Vine that everybody forgets about, where he's Spider-Man and all the other Avengers got turned into babies.
Was it Genius Babies?
Yeah.
Baby geniuses?
No.
Yeah.
Baby Jesuses.
I'll say
Baby
Jesus.
Specifically, too.
Baby Jesuses too.
Mr. Stark, where's the door hole? Oh, it's here. I cut it out with nanomachines. We'll go get the nanomachines. All right, I'm gonna do it. Fine then.
All right, I'm going.
I can see the problem. Oh, do
He
ya?
had nanomachines.
Oh, yeah.
If he had nanomachines, why didn't he like make himself look like Gamora, like a little girl?
Yeah.
I think I might be able to start to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
God damn it, Sterling. Fucking. The fuck is this one? What is Josiah saying?
So yeah, so we're gonna
What the goddamn?
it's gonna be like a a Tinder date, and we're gonna start wrapping it up. You know.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty, well, well, let's see here. I'll wrap it up, but first I'll give my little thoughts on this movie, because I guess I didn't. Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. B+, very, very special in my little heart, because I really love those kinds of endings where everybody dies. Well, most everybody dies. And
shit actually happens.
pretty much, yeah. Thanos was like pretty much the only greatest Marvel character out there in a villain type of way.
But what about Ronan? Ronan was cool, right?
Ronan from
Ronin 47.
Guardians of the
Yeah, I'm about
Galaxy.
maybe.
The first villain from
Maybe.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the blue guy. In
The guy who got
guy?
killed by the
Who
dance
the
off.
fuck cares about Ronin?
That was the joke.
Yeah.
I don't even remember him, so it took me a while to like, what, Ronin? What?
Never mind. Go on, Sterling. Go on.
And yeah. I will say once again, it's still not better than Punisher Warzone, but you know what can possibly peak a great movie? But yeah, a B+ is what I say. So with that, you wanna do the outing, Matthew?
Yeah. No, but for real though, Bjorn, thanks for coming in and making a guest appearance. We appreciate it quite a lot.
Your paycheck will be in the mail.
Thank you.
Not.
How much fucking revenue you getting out?
Oh,
of it?
after Canadian taxes, not much.
Not,
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
Slim pickings. No, for real though, folks. Thanks for listening to our spoiler cast of the Avengers: Infinity War. And you know how it go, folks. Until next time, 3, 2, 1. Don't get eliminated.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ah!